Port sales really increase hugely over Christmas. Most of our sales are held over Christmas. At least two-thirds of production is sold over Christmas. In particular in the traditional port markets, such as the UK, where port and Stilton and port and mince pies and Christmas pudding go down very well.
It's an actual fact that in Great Britain, for example, nearly half of the port sales happen in about 3 weeks in the run-up to Christmas. So even if people don't regularly drink port, which alas, not everybody does, I wish they would, people feel they just have to have a bottle of port at Christmas, and they're absolutely right.
I don't think the Chinese know about port, which is a great shame. I was in China actually to sell my red wines rather than port. And I'm told that Chinese like quite sweet wines. And so I'm convinced that if the Chinese were given an opportunity to try port, that they might like it. But at the moment, the port market is apparently very, very small.
I think there's a huge potential for port in China, but it has to be said that so far it's unrealised potential. But the way that the market has moved for wine in China over the last 12 to 15 years gives me great hope for the future of port. It's part of my job to make and promote and sell Bordeaux wines. When I first started to go to China 12 years ago with my Pichon Baron and other wines from Bordeaux, hardly anybody came to my wine tastings. It was very quiet. And today when we do a wine tasting, you get hundreds of people very well informed, who sommeliers, restaurant owners, bar owners, shop owners, who know a lot about wine. And the market has been completely transformed. And actually today about 25% of our sales are in China, compared to almost nothing 12 years ago. So if that can happen with red wine in such a small period, I think that there is a huge potential for port as well.